I've talked Steve into letting me apply a crazy set of nails. Let's see what he thinks about that. So you ready for a crazy set of nails, Steve?
Someone send help.
I could do them on myself, but I thought it'd be more fun to do them with a friend. We have prepared Steve's nails. I actually did that in a video before, which we're preparing a nail for an application of a tip or a dual form in this case, because it is a bit of a different prep when you're preparing it for a tip when there's previous product on. So let's just get some bridge on here right now. So I'm going to apply my product bridge, and this is an excellent adhesion between the natural nail and some product and gel, hard gel or hybrid gel. How I'm putting them on is a little different. See how I'm just not painting it on? I'm massaging it gently into the nail and all the little crevices.
If I screwed up and I put on acrylic, like prep and bond instead of bridge, is anything horrible going to happen, or
well,
is it just going to pop off?
That's horrible. So yes, horrible things will happen. But yeah, it won't stick.
Okay.
It most likely won't adhere. Now, that's if you're somebody who needs that. Like some people say, oh, you don't have to put on an adhesive or a bond or a primer when you're putting a fake nail on, right? Enhancement. And that is true for about maybe 30 people out of 100. So if you're somebody who doesn't have to have any adhesion and you can just put enhancements on, you're lucky. That's not majority. But most people, I find, in my experience of 40 years, you need to have an adhesion or a bonder of some sort. So if you put a prep and bond on, which is meant for acrylic, and then you go ahead and put a gel on, they don't work together. They don't play nice. So you want to have the proper adhesion. So if you did that, I mean, we all make mistakes, right? Mm-hmm. So if you did that, I'd remove it with acetone, buff the nail up again, and then apply the proper adhesive. We were so careful. Look at that. I think I see a little black dot. See that? I'm just going to see if I can.
Yeah, I can see it on camera for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to just remove that. Any little thing you see before you put the primer on, get rid of it. Gone? There. That was being stubborn.
There's a couple more on the right-hand
Oh,
side.
I see one too. Cameraman, stop looking with the camera.
Well, sorry.
It's that pesky black acrylic.
That's right. Yes, he had black acrylic on there, and I thought I got it all off, but...
Good thing I put the clear down first.
Yes. And that's where it's caught, right between the clear and the edge there. Okay, let's get rid of the dust. Okay. It's all clear, cameraman.
See a little one on the top, like 1 o'clock position.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. Okay.
Go up. There you go. You're in the spot now, but you haven't got it. Up higher. Right closer to the proximal nail fold. There. It's that area. You can't see it on your angle, eh?
No. Especially when you get the dust in there. It's harder to see. Okay. Is he gone?
Nope.
Look at you using proximal nail fold.
I don't mix up my cuticles and my proximal nail fold.
He only knows that because for 40 years we've called it, well, maybe 38, we've called it cuticle. But now we're zoning in and naming them like more of their proper names.
Scientific name.
There. Now we're clear, right?
Looks great.
Okay. So when you put this in, again, just massage it in. But yeah, that's a good question, Steve. Use the stuff that goes together. It's really important to use it when it goes together. Then you get the maximum adhesion. Okay, we're going to nuke this for 60 seconds.
Ooh, okay. My hand's chilly now.
It was nice and toasty, like a little sun-tanning bed in there.
Didn't feel like it was warm in there.
And maybe it's just cold out here.
Maybe.
Okay, so we are going to apply this with hybrid gel. Let's get a look at these things. Wait till you see these. Have you ever seen edge nails before?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. Okay. They're not something I come across often.
No.
Is it like a fairly new shape or?
So like it's more newer to me because I've been around for so long. But I did do a video about it years ago. How long ago was that, maybe?
I don't
8
know.
years
but
ago?
It's me. Yeah, probably.
Wow.
They're cool
Adventures.
looking. They have very specific. Well, here they are right
I
here.
think I said they were good for like a superhero.
Yeah, they're like that. Okay, so this is what it's like. Look at this thing. Look at the length of that. Okay, we are going to put them on this long. Okay, so this is a dual form. It's like a Popit. And it's a form that we use to get the stuff inside. And so look at the edge, though. Look at that.
Wow.
That's why they're called edge nails. It's pretty cool. Okay. I mean, it's ridiculous in the sense that if you're, doing everyday things.
Yeah.
Like grocery shopping or taking care of babies or making beds or, keyboard or your nurse or something. These are insane. But they're fun. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're having fun. So we are going to put these on here, but we're going to do it as a Popit. These are Popits. And what you have to do is you got to fill all the stuff inside there and then put it on, cure it, and then you can pop it off and it gives you a smooth topside finish. You can build them on. Like I say, I can build them on the form. They might be easier for me. We'll see. We'll see what these are like. So let's get the stuff out. Oh, I've got 2 colors. Let me know which color do you like. Oh, they're both not open. Do you like the old pink that I had? Like the mixed pink? I think I called it Susie's Pink Mix. It's pretty. See that? Mm-hmm. Or the new pink. So you can decide.
You want me to pick a certain pink?
I want you to pick that pink.
Okay.
Which pink would you like, Steve?
Let's go with the new one.
I mean, either way is good.
They're quite different.
They are very different. It's nice to have different assortment of pinks, though, too, right? Okay, so I might get you to help me because we got to do 5 of them. But here's what you do. Okay, so you get your hybrid gel brush, and what you do need with Easy Gel, it's a hybrid gel, you need to have a stronger bristle. So a gel brush won't work for this and an acrylic brush won't work. And you need to have a paddle on one end and the bristles on the other. You don't need to buff the inside of the tip because we don't want the tip to stick. I'm going to size the index. Indexes tend to be smaller than the other one. So if this index is, let's say, a 7, you're going to want to go bigger for the next one. But I'm looking at an 8 for this. And I'm fitting it right into that cuticle. It's not bad. Now, when I turn it sideways, this shape is meant to sit in there and come straight out. It's not meant to angle down. So we want it to sit rather high. That kind of is a little bit of a gap there. So the 7 is a little bit bigger. And if I look on both sides and I place it right back there, I think the 7 is more of a fit for you, okay? That means if we're going to go bigger, I know it's kind of weird that the 0 is the biggest of them, and as the number goes up, the size gets smaller.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No, you think it would be the other way around. Okay, so the 7 feels pretty good for that. Okay, so here's what we do, Steve. We've got to put product. I think I'm going to start in the end. We've got to put product through this whole thing and build the nail inside here. It might be kind of hard to do this end because I want it to have a divide in the center, but so I'm just going to get this stuff in here. Okay, I'm just going to get it inside there. And the thing is, you want to make sure that you have it. I mean, you can add later, but the whole idea of the tip is to do all the work for you. You don't want to have to add anything on top of the nail because it's nice and smooth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you kind of want to make sure you get it all in there right to the end because you want this to pop off. Okay, I'm just going to load it in there. Make sure it's properly packed in there. And I do know because of sculpting that there is a divide in the center. You look down at because if you put a form, you're putting it over top of the form, and the form is pretty much closed like that, like 2 pages of a book. Then you slip it out, so there's a sliver in the center, but it's going to be harder to develop a sliver with this thing. But I do want to make sure it's packed right in there. Maybe we just don't have the hole in the center. We'll make sure it's right to the end. Okay. Well, that filled it a little quicker than I thought, actually. I didn't think it would fill that fast. But I'm just going to clean it on the outside. And that might be very unnecessary. I got a confession, Steve. I've never done this before.
Oh, great. Well, neither have I.
Yeah, we're going to learn this together. I mean, normally people come to me to get their nails done for my expertise and my experience, but I ain't never done this one before. Okay, one thing I do notice right away, if I look on the other side, you see what I see?
A hair.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Anything else?
Is that a glitter?
It's a bubble.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I mean about punching it in, squishing it in there, make sure it gets down in there, because you don't want the bubbles. Okay, so I'm gonna just stick this down here and try to pop that bubble. Push it right in there. So that's what you want to be careful of. Make sure there's no bubbles. I didn't really put it in there very gracefully, so that might have something to do with the bubbles. Okay, I got rid of the one bubble, but I still see that one.
I don't think you're going to get those bubbles out of there.
I have to. I'll start again. I've got to get those bubbles out of there. I think they're gone.
Oh, I see it still.
You see it still?
The center right here.
Okay, I gotta get rid of that one. I'm just trying to see how much pressure it does take. Oh yeah, you gotta really squish them. Okay, that center one, I'm just sort of removing product. Very weird, eh? Now the reason why I think I am wanting to remove with a lint-free pad this time, all from the outside, is so I can actually see if I've gotten all the air bubbles out. Honestly, it takes a while. I think it's easier to just build it.
I know, right?
Just push down in the center. Let's just get rid of that thickness, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be thick. I mean, that's the whole thing with Popits and tips, though. They're not a sculpted. No matter how hard you try, they can't be a sculpted. Everything's done for you. It's like everybody wearing the same shoe. They've got to do a form somehow and fit us, as best as it can. So I've just got a little bit of alcohol in here, and I'm just going down the center. So I'm just going to look down the side. I'm going to clean the side off. But honestly, I could have sculpted it by now. Now, the point is you're supposed to put stuff in the bond, and as you put it on, they meet the two. Hopefully it's flawless.
Oh my.
This is an experiment. Okay. I'm going to get that little bead for the cuticle zone. Now I could press it in, but I'm going to try to control it a little bit so it's not. I don't think it's going to go up. Oh, and then of course there's a little tiny black dot. It's probably the black dot that I removed out of the... Let's see if I can see him from this side. Oh no, there's a black dot there! That's pretty bright. Yeah, no, it's on top.
It's on the outside though.
It's on this side. That's the good news. Okay, well, I'm going to put this all the way in because I'm not feeling confident that it's going to meet. So I'm going to put this all, plus it needs to be thicker. These are quite a bit higher, so we have a lot of room to add some product in there, and I'm going to do just that. Because this has to fill in on Steve's nail. Okay, well, most of the effort seems to be in just putting it inside this thing. But the good news is, once it's done, it's done. Now we're just sticking it on, right? Okay, I'm just going to make sure it's all the way. Did I tell you what we're going to do when we decorate them?
No.
Christmas.
It is here. Well,
So,
I guess around the corner.
Pretty soon. But we're trying to get ready. So it doesn't really matter, I guess, if it's not solid, but I don't want it to... to break off or anything. I want it to look solid, but we are going to decorate them so you won't see any super imperfections of color. But when there's a less amount of color, that means there's less product. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm going to try it. Okay. Let me de-stick my fingers. Let me de-stick the sides here. Okay, you ready?
Well, let's
Are you
give it
ready
a shot.
yet? What have you been doing?
I just had a nap.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to put that on Steve's finger. I'm going to press it down ever so gently. And before I nuke it, I'm going to check the sides. Make sure it's the angle that I want. Okay. That's what I like about sculpting. I can see it as I do it. This is a guess. Okay. I don't know, Steve. Let's just... Oh, so... That's not bad. Okay.
Stick it in there.
Let me see. That's nice. I like that part. It's going straight. Straight. That's what I wanted to go straight off. Then that looks pretty good. Okay. I don't think there's enough product on it.
Well, let's see what happens.
I'm not going to put the rest on until I pull that guy off and see what I did wrong. That's what I highly recommend. If you're learning how to do nails, any type of nail, do one first and complete it. And then you'll know what you did wrong, because you don't want to do it all wrong on all 10 of them, right?
Oh, gosh.
What?
Make you bankrupt.
So just do on one, complete that nail, especially if it's something you've never done before. Okay. It looks cool like that. Like, I wish I sculpted it like that, but...
We'll just leave the Popit thing on.
Just leave it, yeah. But it's got this ridgy, but we're just going to put jewels on there anyway. Yeah. So maybe I might recommend for this shape, just put a tip on it that's shaped like that, not a Popit.
Yeah.
Because this is a Popit. I mean, the idea of a Popit too is you file it afterward. Okay. Now how am I going to get that off? You're supposed to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Does that feel uncomfortable?
Feels weird.
See, it's already popping over here. You're supposed to just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hang on. Let me try this. See, you can see it popping here. Right here already. See, there it goes. Did you see that?
Yep.
Everybody's holding their breath. See, once you get it popping. Oh, there he goes.
You should use a spatula, I think, not a point.
No, look. It did it. It popped it, but you gotta get the edge of it. All the side lifted. There we go. See, look at that. Look at that. That's so cool.
Neat.
Like 3 minutes ago, I hated it. And now I love it.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at it. What do you think?
Sharp.
It's so cool looking.
These are really long.
Yeah.
Like Marc Jacobs long.
You have to wear them for like a month or two.
Oh, God.
Oh, I guess I did have enough product down there. Oh. So cool. Okay.
Looks like you don't need much or any filing. It's totally smooth.
Well, that's
right?
the whole idea of the Popit, right? Because if you sculpt it, you can sculpt everything that you want on it, but you're going to have to sculpt it, right? You're going to have to file it. They're fun to file, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of filing involved. Whereas now, I just have to smooth that up, pass around the cuticle, and don't touch nothing else. What do you think, Steve? It's cool. Should we do the other ones?
Let's go for it.
Let's do it. Okay, Steve and I are going to put all the rest on, and then I'll show you how I file them up, because it's going to be easy. Okay, I did a couple more, but I wanted to save one to show you before we start the filing. Some things that I learned. So I did start with the cuticle. I don't think it really matters, but I seem to like it better. So I put my blob in the cuticle. I just put that blob in there. And I did find I just encouraged it, made sure it was up on the side. Make sure it's on the side, both sides, and thick enough near the cuticle. And just making sure I'm encouraging it up on all the sides, but getting it in that point. Now, if I turn it over, I did get a bubble. This is what I learned with bubbles. You go in and you're trying to scrape it this way to pop it, but I find the best way is to do it side by side. Doing it this way, long ways, doesn't seem to work, but as soon as you go, I don't know if you can see that bubble. He's right there. Do you see the culprit, cameraman? Can you see it?
Really hard to see.
I know. So there he is, and all you do is you go side by side to get rid of it. There he is right there in that zone. And he's gone. That's the best way to get rid of it. Okay, so then, while I've got my paddle, I'm just going to go in and scoop the paddle on the side. Make sure you get those edges right up there. And it's like icing a cake, honestly.
You definitely see cakes that colored.
Yeah. So just squish it in there and just ice that side. You just get it in there and then you can smooth it out later. I won't say I'm doing it more graceful, but I got a little bit more method to the madness here. And right now I'm focusing on this one side, and I'm just going to pull it right through and make sure that the color is right to the end and to the side. It's very forgiving if you especially if you're using a hybrid gel. Okay, then I'm gonna just make sure it is all on the ends. Now, Steve, he was examining them, and you did notice that one part was missing. I put this guy aside. Now, show me the one part, like on the edges. You said it was missing a little bit. And we've saved a couple. The Popits are still on there. We're going to still pop them off.
Yeah, so like
Oh, yeah.
along the bottom here.
Yeah. And the reason why that's important is because we haven't popped it yet. So if it's not solid on the edge, you're not going to get this solid look. This is the solid edge you're looking for. So if you look at this one, just flip your hand over. I have to go like on the other side. It's kind of hard. Do you see this? We got a couple missing gaps here. So I'm just going to fill that in now. So when we nuke the whole hand again with the last finger that we've got, it'll catch it. Okay, I'm just going to put just that little edge in there. We can always file it, but I just want to make sure that's in there. I noticed a bit on the pinky too. Just let me see if I can. Oh, maybe it's okay. It's so hard to see sometimes because of the reflective, the lights and stuff. What do you think? Maybe that one's okay. What do you think?
Maybe just like a tiny bit like along
Right
here.
there? Okay. Better to be safe than sorry. I mean, you can always file it out.
We worked this hard for these already.
We might as well make sure ample is there. Okay, that even might be enough with those little stringy bits that I just put in there. Okay, so we'll leave that. And now go back to this guy. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure everything's in here that I want. It's a little bit wimpy on this one side. And I'm just gonna put this right here. It's really wimpy here, I think. I mean, the whole idea of these types of nails, tips, is that the top side is good. And you're just filing if you want to. The underside is all rough. That's the whole concept. It's the opposite of sculpting. Whereas when you pull a form off when you're sculpting, the underside is smooth. So this is like we're reversing it. We're literally taking a tip and putting it the smooth side up. So all the ickies is below, which is an advantage. You don't have to sculpt it. It's a little thin right there. I'm working with a color too that you can really see if it's too thin in certain spots. Okay. Too thin there? Oh yeah. Look at that bubble. Okay, so here's what I learned. You might be able to see that bubble, cameraman, right? Is that
it's
one
actually
pretty?
like a line, not
Yeah.
a bubble.
It's a long bubble.
Yeah, it's a gap.
Yeah. So there we go. See how I just got rid of them? It seems to be, it likes that sideways motion. You got to really hit it. It seems to pop it.
That's why they call it a Popit.
Maybe. Okay, so when you first do it, don't get too crazy about the underside. As long as you have enough product there, that's all that matters, because you want the top side to look really good. Are you ready, Steve?
Sure.
Get her on. So I'm going to place this right here. I'm going to place it down, but making sure that it is straight this way and sideways, that it's coming, that it's not leaning down too far. Yep. Okay, Steve, got that little light? I got this little light off of Amazon, and it just helps, go ahead, cure the cuticle, cure that like nail bed area before we put it onto the big light. So it doesn't get like bumped or hit, just makes it so it doesn't fall back or anything, because these are kind of heavy. You don't want an air bubble to happen by falling back. Okay, good. Now we go in for a full cure. So it'll cure that one we just did, of course, and the little extra bits that we filled in. Now we're gonna pop them off. So I did learn from first finger to the last one. I did learn. I wouldn't say I'm a pro yet, but I got some more experience now with the edge nail Popit. Popits are kind of cool.
Why would you have a tip instead of a Popit?
Why would you have a tip instead of a Popit? Because no real reason, actually. You could do either. Yeah, they're both basically the same. You either have the tip, or the Popit just creates what it feels like a tip. It's just a form. It's like a mold, right?
Yeah.
Either or, they're basically the same type of thing. Yeah. There's really no one advantage over the other, I don't think, unless I'm missing something just in this quick conversation, but okay. Now the truth, when you start to pop them off, how well you did, that's really the truth. Okay, ready?
All right,
What do you think?
go.
Pretty cool, eh?
I could eat sushi with these, but I don't know about anything else.
No, you wouldn't be able to eat anything else. Now let's see if I can just do that wiggle. It doesn't feel very comfortable. Sometimes you can squish them. Sometimes they'll have little tabs on them. But yeah, I'm not feeling anything like that. They're not really wiggling off, are they?
No.
But let's see. Let's turn it sideways a little bit so maybe the camera can see. It's just kind of fun to see. There, you see that little bubble that formed? You're just trying to, just watch your thumb. You don't stab depending on what you're using. Maybe there's a better way, and, you know, I don't do Popits. I'm kind of pressing onto it, and it's kind of pushing the little bubble. I mean, look at the bubble spread. See that? Can you see it going all the way up? Maybe the lighting you can't. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And then you literally just pull it off.
All right.
Like if you do forms, you know how you do forms with acrylic? When you put it on, you take the form off. Know how smooth it is underneath?
Yeah.
That's what this is, just smooth on
Just
top.
on top.
Just on top.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at that. It's up. It's separating. Look at that. There we go. I mean, I guess I don't have to start up here. I guess I could try to start down here. Yep.
That's easier.
It was, wasn't it? There, I learned something new. It's like a way to make really long nails fast.
Like, was that fast?
Yes.
That didn't seem fast to me.
It was kind of, because you didn't have to sculpt it all.
I think you can sculpt
But you think. You know why? This is where the fast comes in, gentlemen.
Filing.
The filing.
Yeah.
Because if this was all sculpted on, it'd be lumpy and bumpy, and you have to sculpt it all out. But look at, all I have to do is this. All I'm doing is just simply filing away that rough edge. Look at that. Look at that. And then the free edge, this kind of weird little angled edge, that's all I'm doing. And there's a little tiny hairline up there. That's it. Done. And then this side one. Done. So now I will take my fine. See that little tiny hairy one there? That little. I'm just going to smooth that right away. Take the end like that. And then smooth away the other side. Done. So same with this one. Actually, same with them all. That's what I'm going to do with all of them. And then I just repeat that same thing with the fine just to make it nice and smooth. Okay, so the shapes are super easy. We just finished. It's finished. Now I'm just going to go around the cuticles. You don't have to do this, especially if you don't have the skills to do this. Don't do this. But I do, and I kind of want to do it because it's kind of bugging me. So I'm just going to go around each cuticle very gently. I don't want to do too much on it. Just going around and making sure it's nice and smooth.
If you didn't do that, is there like a little ledge?
Yes, it can be. Depends. I mean, it's not too bad at all, actually. It's smoother than a tip. Actually, that's right. There's a benefit.
Okay.
It's smoother than a tip because you remove the tip, right? With a dual form, you put the product in there, you put it on, and then you pop the tip off, so you're actually half as thick. So these are much thinner cuticles than a tip is, because the tip has the stuff inside, the product, then you slap it on the nail, so you've got the stuff inside plus the tip. So this, we're getting rid of the tip. So these can actually be smoother cuticles, and they are, you can feel it, they're actually quite a bit smoother. I'm picky about cuticles. I like it nice and smooth.
And I'm picky about proximal nail folds.
Yeah, there's very little to do. If you do it really nice and smooth, there's not a lot. In some spots, there's nothing there. Oop, the thumb has a little bit more I'm going to get. This side's pretty smooth, but it's just this part right here. A little bit just came up in there.
I would be curious to see if you could sculpt one nail faster than doing one of these Popit.
I don't think it'd be far apart. If it takes 5 or 10 minutes to do a Popit, it'd probably take 7 to 12 minutes to do a sculpt. But maybe not even. I'd have to time it. I guess what I'm saying is, if it is off, it ain't off by much. For a skilled tech, right? Because you're just working on a different side. Like, I worked a lot to get it in there, sculpt it in there, and then put it on. But with the sculpting, you put the form on, and then you sculpt it all in, and you file it. So it just depends on where you're spending your time. Okay. Well, you know what this means, don't you?
No.
What, I'm going to do the other hand?
I hope not. I won't be able to do anything.
No, this is nail estate. What do I want to do with nail estate?
Decorate it.
That's right. That's the next video. Thanks for joining us.
Bye for now.
The real question is, how many jewels can we fit on Steve's nails?